Well, the course is called Advanced Interface Design, and what we usually do every semester is we take on a client, which is usually either a non-profit organization or one of the divisions in the school, and we work as a group to construct a project for that client. It started from the fact that Scott LeBlanc, who's the communications officer of the school, and by being that he's also in charge of the intranet and other internet presence of the school, he approached me because he knew that I was looking for a project, and he suggested that as a class that we redesign the intranet site of the school. It's a combination of factors. I choose them by, well, first of all, there's always some previous acquaintance, because it's an advanced class, and chances are that all the students in that class have already seen me. I've been their teacher for at least 4 or 5 courses, so I have a pretty good idea of both the skills and personality. The second factor is, of course, the students who come forward and suggest themselves, because I would much rather have someone who wants to be the project manager. And then from the students who suggest themselves, I look at their skill set and also try to choose 2 project managers so the burden doesn't fall just on one person. I think that last semester was one of the best runs of this class, because I think a few things simply came together. It was a good project in the sense that it was very defined. We had a client who knew exactly what their objectives were. The scope of the project was just big enough and not too big, not too small, exactly for one semester. And we had a wonderful group of students who worked great together. I think the overall outcome was great. I think every time I look at a project, I think the best way to measure its success is if we met the client's objectives. And since the client was able to define their objectives very, very well, the objectives were not just to redesign the intranet, but also to brand it, to differentiate between the intranet and the other, and the school's website, the internet school's website, and also the AI campus website. In the sense that when people looked at the intranet, they would know why it's there and why it's different. And from both a design point of view and meeting the client's objectives point of view, I think it was a great success.